Hi, this is Exploring with Em and Stu, and I'm Stu.
And I'm Em.
And today Emma's going to explain exactly where we are.
Right, so right now we're in the middle of Fritton Woods, also known as Waveney Forest. We're here because we heard that there used to be a World War I training base here, and there's all sorts of little remnants of it. So we've basically come for an explore to see what we can see, if anything at all.
And at the moment we've actually, well, we didn't record it, but we've actually taken the walk from the train line, and we've seen some great...
Used to be an old train line that went right through the middle of this woods, so we've been walking along that, and yeah, it was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the explore now, but what we found is, looks like a Nissan hut. It looks like it's got corrugated iron moulds onto the concrete, and this will be the first thing that we're going to show you, so stay tuned. Yeah, see you in a sec. As you can see, just here, this is all like corrugated iron shell, mould, and then literally concrete. Yeah. And it's on the inside as well, it's not just on the outside. So it looks like they literally made sheets up, and then... You can almost
see the sheets, can't you, actually?
Yeah, look, literally.
You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, all
all along.
And it would have been big...
Oh, big oak, like that, massive, yeah,
would have
definitely.
Made like, they're basically like a Nissan hut.
Yeah, but we've just seen this, and this looks like a turned over spigot mortar. No, don't. I'm just thinking about the iron thing at the just here. You know, maybe camo crew, military explorers. We did promise them a shout out. Maybe you can tell us. We don't know. But yeah, have a look. I mean,
look, there's actually a bolt.
There's actually. Oh yeah, there's a bolt. See that?
That's what made me think it was some sort of halt.
Nissan up, yeah, because of the bolted corrugated iron down, yeah, of course. So there you have it. What we're going to do, we're just going to carry on walking, and every time we find something, we're just going to share it with you, I think. So we're going to do that. Oh, what is that? You see that there? Hang on, we're not turning off the camera just yet. Just seen some sort of...
Oh, yeah. This, you've got to remember that there used to be a railway that ran through here, so some of this could have something to do with the railway.
With the railway, okay. It's interesting though, it's very interesting.
Massive,
yeah, it is really long. Runs right all the way down there.
Doesn't look like a train track, does it?
No, it doesn't. But as you can see here, before we do switch the camera off and get to our new bit, we do see a rather big opening, which is, in our experience, is quite common for that type of thing, don't you think? Yeah. So, but what we're going to do is now we're going to just carry on looking. So we're going to be going that way. So please come with us. See you in a minute. I know it's against the Explorer's Code, and it is private property keep out, but we can't ignore this. We can't ignore it. So very quick. And we've seen this. Looks like
definitely war related, isn't it?
It's definitely war related. It's very in the ground.
Well, it's sunken, isn't it?
It's subterranean.
Some sort of sunken building.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just bricks.
Bricks, yeah. Bricks underneath.
It's really strange.
This is really strange. Was there anything else in this part of the woods, Emma, last time you come here?
Not that I could see, no.
Was this the only bit?
I didn't see anything else other than this.
So if we...
Down there,
yeah.
I kept on looking, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
So have a quick scoot around at this, because it's quite interesting around the other side.
Okay, come in. We're not going yet, peeps. Definitely not. This is pretty... I mean, they've made it really obvious they do not want anyone in here.
There's all this stuff in it, like, look at this.
Yeah.
These are piles of shingle.
Yeah. This is very old. Very old. Again, any of the military explorers, camo crew, anyone, can you identify this maybe? Is there any way that you lot can identify this? No.
But if you look down here,
looks like it's
bits, as if you would climb down it.
It also, hang on, it also looks like it's a drain handle there for water. Don't know. We can sort of see. Very interesting though, Emma. What do you think, Peeps? What do you actually think? I mean, can anyone identify this? Can anyone put any comments in the description below?
The strange thing is I can't see any obvious way in here.
No.
There's no door or anything.
No steps.
Just this, but it doesn't look like it goes underneath.
No.
Obviously, these leaves have built up over the years, so it would have been a bit deeper. Really.
Yeah. A lot of old metal stuff in here.
Loads of bottles.
Yeah.
Loads of old buckets. And stuff.
Yeah. Very strange. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to get to our next. We'll get to our next military bit. So we'll see you in a little while, and we'll switch back on. See you in a minute. Right. We've come across this type of thing. It might not be anything relevant.
It's collapsed a bit.
Is it a drain or?
It was a brick square shape. It has got a drain pipe through it, but then if it's let's see if I can clear that. Look, that is a drain.
That is a drainage, isn't it?
But then a drain for what?
Don't know. I mean, this whole area, guys. Honestly, if you look through here, this is where we are. We're in the middle of the woods, literally, and we've found some little bits, as you can see on the video. But it looks like a lot of the ground is collapsing along here.
There was meant to be a lot of trenches built around here, practice trenches.
Practice
I don't know
trenches.
if this has got anything to do with it.
Yeah, World War I practice trenches. If Emma,
Did they?
yeah, I think Emma's got her research right on that one. Because it's very hilly. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect for that.
Well, we'll go maybe for a quick walk over that way.
Yeah. Okay.
There is some more of these, but I think they're slightly over that way.
Okay. Was this the next thing that you found? Was it?
I didn't find that one.
Oh, you didn't.
I found more over there.
Right. Okay.
But because we found that, it makes you think, what else?
Yeah. I mean, practice trenches. I mean, amazing, really. World War I, and this forest is still hiding a lot of ex-military things that public don't even know about, which is pretty cool. Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna carry on looking. I would say chip off, but ignore the pun. Chip off. So yeah, Emma didn't find that funny. So yeah. So we'll see you in a little while. Right, okay, now we've reached this little area where supposedly this is a rifle range from the First World War.
Yeah, it's called a shooting butt, according to the history. If you find out about it on the internet, they call it shooting butt. So, which apparently is just like a shooting range.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I don't really know.
We've got a little. We've heard little rumours about this place as well. That it's got a hut where a bloke used to sit in a hut and take score.
Yeah.
We're going to go through it all in a minute.
Yeah, maybe you can tell us what you think about it.
Yeah, I mean we're always open to people's comments, always open to people's ideas. Obviously we come here and we haven't got a clue, so you know, we've got a rough idea. We always have a rough idea, but we don't always know the facts, and maybe the military, explorers, camo, all them sort of people can kind of give us an idea.
Because you might have seen it before.
Yeah, you don't know what you're stumbling through. So come with us and we'll see what we can find. Okay, right, now this is what we've come across, and as you can see, like we saw a little while ago, these bolts all hanging out of this wall, of these walls, like we saw on the base that was concrete corrugated iron moulds.
They look like they would have been running all the way along it. I mean, you can see a few, some of them are missing.
Yeah.
But it's got this big iron girder.
Yeah, it's got a massive girder. Mind you, hang on, we saw that same sort of girder at the other place. We did see it, so it might be for reinforcement. Big possibility. But as you can see, this wall runs pretty far along. I mean, a lot of it is covered up, but are we gonna walk along this wall? Yeah.
See, when I was younger, I used to come here as a kid. I always assumed this had something to do with the railway. Keep walking.
Yeah, that's right.
And but we're nowhere near where the railway track ran. So So
okay.
obviously I don't think this is, well now, I don't think it's got anything to do with it.
Okay,
but then after I did a bit of research and that, and we found out that there was supposed to be shooting butts here, obviously that's what this is. But
and this obviously will explain why it's on such a hill as well.
No, I haven't got a clue.
Okay, oh, we've got something here, haven't we?
Yeah, it's got this little hut bit in the middle of it.
Might be like a place where they store ammunition.
I don't know, but
Possibility.
It's a shooting range of some type, you know, but rather than maybe the school man would hide in there.
Right,
You know?
okay.
Rather than having to hide miles away.
Yeah, that's really...
Oh, they've had a fire in there.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Well, you know what it's like, you know what I always say? What is the point in trying to burn something down that was unburnable?
It's brick, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there would have been a partition here, look.
Yeah.
And when I came, I thought, oh, maybe it was a little toilet block or something. But I don't know.
That's better. I can sort of get a rough idea on. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Again, these bolts are on here again. Yeah, just explain, just try and tell us what you think maybe, I don't know. Emma has just told me this is a place where they do come and dump a load of car parts.
Yeah, they used to drive cars, like jury riders and stuff.
Used to
down here,
come
dump
here.
Cars. That's why you can't get through the main gate now.
Right, oh look, isn't it? Oh, as you can see here, look.
That's an old one, isn't it?
It's an old one, it's an old engine.
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what, that is really old, look how far, look at...
It's got quite a lot of chrome, look.
Yeah.
Look, can you
That is
identify
old.
this car?
Who can identify this car? Who lived in a house like this?
It's not a big car, is it?
No, it's very old though.
Yeah.
It's very old. They must have been dumping... That blue is a really old blue
Isn't it?
they would have used.
Is that
Don't know.
wheel arch or something? I don't know.
Might
There's
be.
another one in.
Yeah, wheel arches and... It can't have been a big car. Hang on, if you look here, look.
I thought it was like
Look how it's set out. The actual car is sitting there.
yeah.
It looks like, do you know what that looks like to me? Like a Mini.
I thought maybe a beetle or something, but you might be right.
Beetle.
Mini.
Right, it can't be a Beetle. The reason why it can't be a Beetle is because the engine is at the front.
Ah, okay, then fair enough.
Okay, but this is definitely a rear-wheel drive car. This is a rear-wheel drive car.
Okay. But that's not what we're here to look at.
No, it's not, but it's still really cool. Who can guess the car?
Anyway, we're here to look at this.
Yeah, well, we've looked at it really, we've gone right along it, but we'll have a look over this iron girders. Looks like it had some sort of support there, and these here are supports. These things here, these concrete things. It's pretty amazing though, don't you think?
I think so.
Is there anything more of it, or is it just
Not
this?
that I know of, but I've not looked around much.
Okay then.
This whole area is quite interesting, just the shape of it. So maybe we'll
Yeah, I
have a
guess you can see through there. You can sort of see how the shape of the hill goes. It's like a
look.
crisscross.
Quite
Yeah.
unnatural for this area.
Yeah. Okay then, what we're going to do is we'll see what we can find, and as usual we'll put the cameras on. So we'll see you in a second. Right, we've stopped the walk for a minute because Emma's got a little bit of information about the railway and the bridge.
Have I?
Well, yeah, no, it used to be a railway and there's a bridge
Yeah,
here.
there was a railway that ran from Yarmouth right through down to Haddiscoe. I think it met up with like Beggles and all that originally. It's all gone, obviously. Like
It's all
so,
gone,
like
but there is remnants still of it.
yeah, there's a few remnants in the woods.
And we're going to quickly show you.
Walking down the track.
Yeah,
And yeah, there's this bridge.
yeah, so we're going to quickly show you the bridge,
Thought it was worth a little look.
and we'll quickly go underneath it as well.
Yeah.
The old bridge.
Fun troll.
And if you look down here, this is literally here is where the single track would have run.
We think it was a single. but
I
we're
think-
gonna look.
yeah, I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, I've got some old maps from the beginning of the century.
Fair enough. And then we have a look down here, and this is like the bridge. Obviously, it's taken some bloody pounding over the years.
Looks like the car's crashed into it.
Does, yeah. But we're going to walk down and have a look underneath. You know.
There's a couple of these type of bridges along the track, but another day we'll go explore and look
Yeah.
for them.
And here we go, original bridges. Absolutely amazing. And they are amazing. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We look underneath there. They're really cool. Underneath here.
Just shelter from the rain when we were younger.
Yeah. They are old though. Very, very old. Got
The train's been gone since the 60s.
an an army mess tin there.
Wild campers.
Wild campers. Probably been camping underneath there. So, there's your bridge. Right, we're nearly back to the car now. We're not far away, so we're going to carry on walking. Let's do this. Okay, welcome back. This is a couple of weeks on from our last explore here. We're back here to look for some dugouts.
Some more stuff that we didn't find last time. We said we wanted to come back, and here we are.
Yep.
As you can see, the weather's nicer.
It's nicer. We've got different clothes on as well.
We can't fib to you and say, oh, we're still here because we're wearing different clothes and the sun's out.
That's it. And if you watch my solo camp video, you'll see this is the explore that I was talking about that me and Em were doing the next day.
Yeah.
So we're going to get cracking with it.
And as soon as we find something, we'll let you know. I've done a bit of research in the last few weeks, and there is meant to be a fair few bits more here that we didn't manage to find last time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're on a hunt.
Okie dokie. So,
See you in a minute.
See you in a sec. Right, we've come back, as we said a little while ago, to Fritton Wood to have a look for these World War I dugouts. Emma has always complimented me on my knowledge of World War I stuff. So we spent.
We found them.
We found them. We're both looking. We've been looking for about half an hour.
At least, yeah.
At least.
We had nearly given up, hadn't we?
I've started finding little trench systems and little dugouts where gun emplacements would have been, and I thought we're getting close. I stood on a tree to have a look for a trench system, and this is what we found. We actually found the dugouts.
So what would these been used for then?
These would have been trench system tunnels, practice tunnels to the front lines, practicing how to build underneath the ground. Basically, these would have been
for.
for.
That this whole area was just a practice camp. It wasn't actually used in the war or anything.
Exactly. This would have been for raw engineers practicing digging out, making quarters, things like that.
In the First World War.
In the First World War, yeah. The supports are still in there. The chicken wire still. Actually, the chicken wire's in really good condition. But I'll show you. Okay, these are basically what we've been looking for. So we've got one here. One just here as well. Yeah, and then you've got another entrance way. That would have been an entrance way just here. This is where it would have been the main entrance into the dugout system, just through here. And this is where the bunker is. Yep. This is where it would have been.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it still is. It still is there. It's got the original wood.
I don't think we'll go into that bit.
No, it can collapse
any time.
A lot
of these are really badly collapsed.
Yeah, so this is an original dugout area, and over here, we'll do in a sec. We've actually got another one round here, another entrance, which would have been just here. This is another entrance along here.
You see bits of concrete all around this area.
Yeah, all of this here would have just been a massive practice area for. I mean, yeah, basically.
Just be careful where we're standing though.
Because it can collapse in. Believe it or not, these are still quite strong structurally.
Yeah, you can see in quite far actually. I mean, they're not massive, substantial trench.
No. Of course not.
I'd like to say they were helpful during the war, but I don't think they were successful.
They weren't successful,
they
no.
didn't actually use them when it came to sort of proper warfare.
The idea wasn't used, but they obviously created better ideas when they started building tunnel bombs and stuff. We've got another one just here, just in the floor there.
See that just about.
You might find that some of these are actually ventilation shafts.
Possibly.
But yeah, and then if you look over here, just beyond here, we've got another entranceway just here. So yeah, maybe we should have a look. Get the camera down now. I think Emma's going to go down in one of the holes.
We can have a look at one of the ones that looks the safest.
The safest way, yeah.
You've got to go down one, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. I found them, she goes down them.
Oh, yeah.
That rhymes. I found them, she goes down them.
It's full of hidden talent.
I know. So I'm going to put my camera down there now and see what's there. Even these ventilation shafts will actually lead into these areas. So, all right. So I'm going to turn it round now and we'll see how we go. Right, Emma's going to be going down this one here, but over here we can see an opening for a main entrance. So we're going to see if it interlinks that to that. So I'm going to pass the camera to Emma. She's going to go down and see what she can do. So
yeah, look, you're going to get me doing in there then.
Yeah, go and go.
In the most glamorous style I can.
She's all. All right.
I just don't want the camera looking down my top.
Oh no, it's all right. Go on, I've got it.
After the last one with me bumming
Did
it.
you hear that? Right, I'm going to pass the camera down to you now. So
oh yeah, this is worth looking at. Right, we're now going down into one of these. I hope you can see just about. Yeah, is my flash on? My flash is on, but it ain't doing much. Yeah. Oh, cheers. Right, oh, that's better. There you go. So these are probably about 2.5, 3 meters long. Probably about a metre or so high. They probably were higher originally. I'd imagine they probably had all this chicken wire around them to hold them in place. I mean, they were pretty chucked together. These metal girders would have held it up. And look, up here is a corrugated roof, look. That's actually a pretty good nick. I'm trying to get down as low as you can so you can get the best view, because they're not very big in here. But yeah, it's not overly substantial, but I think it's pretty cool. So there's a fly down here with me. But we're not into wildlife, so I'm not showing you that. Yeah, they're pretty clean. I don't think many people know about these. I'll show you the way that I come in. Unfortunately, a lot of them were lost when they pulled a lot of the trees down on this plantation. But like, that's the way in, look. We'll see if we can get down another one, but yeah, proper chuffed we found these. And actually, shout out to Stephen Fry, because he was the one that told me about these and gave me the approximate location, so it's only fair. So cheers, Stephen. Cheers. Alright, I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Alright. Emma's going to get up now. There she goes.
Right, you can turn it off now.
Right, okay, see you in a minute. Right, Emma. Me and Emma's basically identified, looks like a man-made gun emplacement. Don't know if you can see it, but it bears round here the trench system here, all the way along up to there. Oh, it's going to get a bit blurry, but along here and here, all in there, would have been probably a sandbag gun emplacement. Maybe artillery here, maybe, I don't know. But it's definitely man-made, and I reckon gun emplacement.
And our dugouts are just over there, aren't they?
So yeah, I mean,
keep looking around this area, because you might find some stuff.
Exactly. I identified 2 gun pits which were over here. This looks like a gun emplacement, same shape as a World War II gun emplacement in a way, a bit like Beacon Hill.
Yeah.
Beacon Hill, and our dugouts were just over this area here. So we're going to go over this area and see what we can find. So we're off there now.
If you're still watching.
Yeah, exactly. It does seem a bit boring, but honestly.
It's going to be a long one, I'm not going to lie, but if you're interested in it, then you'll watch it. If you're not, well.
Exactly.
We've had fun.
Exactly. It's a day out for me and Em. So we'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, me and Emma have come, I'm really excited, really excited.
He's literally wetting himself.
I am, literally, because we've actually come across a real World War I trench system, and it's really obvious as well. These ones here, as you can see, go round. These are the type of trenches that wasn't used.
Corrugated iron down the
all down the sides of them, yeah. And then insert, yeah, okay. And if you go here, it goes round like that. And the reason why they were so rounded like this is because if a shell would have fell inside the trench, the person this side wouldn't get blown up, but that person would if it fell in there, so it stops the blast coming through. But it's this one here, this is the bad boy. This is the trench system, without a doubt. This is a real World War I trench system, and this is absolutely amazing. The chicken wire that's in it, all the chicken wire, corrugated iron up on the sides, these are the real thing. And if you, oh, you can see it miles and miles away. I knew this ridge, Emma, I knew this ridge was going to be right. I spotted this all the way over there.
The camera doesn't do it justice at all.
Unfortunately not. You need to be here. You really need to be here. But this has all got chicken wire running all the way through it, corrugated iron. And there you go. This is what the World War I soldiers would have been faced with. These type of high walls, and they'd have to go over the top to fight the enemy, and literally as soon as they see their head popped out, they would have been killed. This is amazing. This is a find for me.
Worth coming back?
Well worth it. Now I'm excited. I wasn't excited before, not as excited as what Emma was, but now I'm seeing this. And I see Emma down there, and we can watch her come up and see how deep the trenches would have been. And they would have had ladders going up, trench climbing ladders. As soon as their heads would have been spotted, bang, dead.
I mean, there's so much of this chicken wire, like reels of it.
Yeah.
Put some pictures in, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Don't know if the camera picks it up.
No, unfortunately, I don't think it does.
And then it's flat again.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we definitely need to do a wild camp here.
Oh my God, a wild camp.
Tom, you up for it?
Right, Tom Outdoors, we're calling you out. Fritton Woods Camp.
And Candice.
And Candice, obviously, yeah. Fritton Woods camping. I think this could be a really, really good place. What do you think?
Definitely.
And plus there's a lot of history here as well, which is even better.
Which we now know where it is.
Yeah, exactly. Wild camp and a walk. We have to come and do a smaller version of the Explore if we're doing a wild camp. So,
yeah, definitely.
You know, have to come back and have a look before they all go.
Yeah, because they're knocking down the trees and they're just destroying it all, unfortunately. So much has already been lost. So before you know it, all this is going to be gone. They don't care. That's a shame.
No.
But
that though.
we've got it documented, so hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah, hopefully, right? Because their tractors and dugouts will get stuck in that trench, so
Yeah.
they won't be able to do that, will they?
No. But we're going to see if we can find anything else, because this seems to be quite a significant area, and I reckon it was quite right in the forest for training. So.
Absolutely.
All right then, we'll see you in a minute. I don't know if this is going to be significant enough. It is to us because we're here, but if you was here you could see it. But what Emma's digging over here...
I'm trying anyway. I don't know if you can see the concrete.
Nah, you can't. There's basically a hut.
So like the base, probably another Nissan hut base.
Yeah.
Like the one in the video earlier that we found the other day. I
Yeah.
imagine.
I mean, it's nothing we can get on video, but what we have shown you about the trench systems, that is very significant.
And we found quite a few more than what we've shown you in this video.
Yeah.
There's gosh, we've found about a dozen of them.
Yeah, we did, but there's no point putting them on film because you can't see them.
No.
You know, the camera don't pick them up.
My
but
pictures aren't much good either.
No, we'll see. It's just on camera, isn't it? All right then, we're gonna carry on walking. If we're gonna see any more that are significant, then we'll show you. But other than that, we won't. So, see you in a little while.
All right, so we keep stumbling across these brick-lined small shafts, and this one's sort of slightly collapsed. We've come across loads of them. We believe they're probably drainage. What did we say they were?
Just drainage ditches.
Drainage ditches. A lot of them have got pipes running into them.
We've noticed every time we come up to a brick-based building, where a building's been taken down but the brick base is still there, we're finding a lot of these.
And there is one here actually.
Just here, yeah.
I'll put a picture in. But yeah, I found loads of them. I'll stick a few pictures in, just so you know what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Right. I think there might actually be a proper brick building over there, so that's what we're looking for.
Over there.
Right, let's go. found anything else, so I think that's the end of our explore.
Yep.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
But don't forget, this is going to be in 2 parts on the same video.
Yeah, very likely.
Because otherwise we look like Superman who we changed our clothes so quick.
Yeah, it'll make sense hopefully when you watch it.
And it was a nicer day today than it was last time.
It's been really lovely.
Yeah, it's been beautiful. So.
Okay, right, we'll hear from Fritton Woods, aka Waveney Forest. Apparently that's what they're calling it these days.
Oh, right, okay. Cool.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.